Hey guys, you Jamie here, Snow86, and we are back on Moss Valley. So today we are picking up the grass we cut last day. So all in all, it should be a pretty good yield. We're on the last couple of runs here in this field, so we'll proceed to get him done and get him in, and that will fill our bunker, which will give us silage then for the coming year. Um, Things are progressing nicely. I still haven't fully added everything back in, but I know what I need to do. I had it all counted up. So all I'm short, I think at the moment, is roughly 20,000 from the cattle shed that is not here anymore. And there is also hay bales to be added in, and it's quite a large chunk of hay bales, to be fair. So we need to get that done as well. Now you may notice we are pulling into a new silage layout, and the reason for that is we tested the ones that come with the map, and unfortunately that issue of it not letting it spit out the side, even that issue persists. So what we've done is we've gone back to the bunkers we were using before we reset the save with the official version, and in doing that then we've pointed the bunkers a slightly different direction. This was the original plan I had in my head for the bunkers, and it's just the way things were, it didn't work out at the time. But now that we've been able to kind of reset things, we can do it. So we should have space then for cow sheds and all that good stuff down the line if we need to. So that is where we're aiming for, guys. So just in case you're wondering why my bunker is in a different location, what's after happening, that's the reason for it. And thanks to Shaming Man, we are going to add in the money as well from the cattle shed. I agree with the comment, we probably should add it in because we would have had it anyway. So it is only, I'm going to say it's only fair I added in. That might be a bit of an overstretch, but definitely going adding it in, guys, and that should see us in a good old standing then as well. This week the enhanced loan system mod has come out, so we were using that in Spring in FS22, and I just liked it the way it worked. It was a really good loan system. So we've that on now as well. So if we do take any loans, it'll be set over a number of years at a certain interest rate, and will really not cripple the farm with loan repayments, because that can be a big killer. So you never know, we could then take out a loan and start going after land, or maybe more cows, and just see, can we really start to kind of push the farm along. So that'll be the rough goals in my head short term, but we're not under pressure to take the loan yet, so we definitely won't if we don't need to. But I know on Spring it became a huge help at certain stages. We were able to refinance loans and take out loans from more money, and it was just a good overall system. So we have that back on board now as well, guys. So I would imagine this would be the last load of silage, so we'll see what we have. We must then obviously fertilize all our grass, and we must also, what's the other thing we must do? We must compact our pit. So we'll probably leave the compacting to last. We might try and jump on a little bit of fertilizing now while we can. I don't think we've actually any fertilizer on the farm or seed or anything like that, which is pretty close to where we were. I think we had like 700 or 800 liters of seed and maybe the same in fertilizer, but for the sake of it, we're just not going to include that in, and we're going to crack on and pick up new bags as we go. So definitely the grass will need fertilizing, and unfortunately, because we've lost out on a chunk of slurry as well, we can't go that route, but we will get the fertilizer and we will do it that way, guys. So stick with me, and we'll be doing that here next. So this should be the last load of grass, as I say, and yeah, we'll have made pretty good work of it, and then we'll see roughly how much we have in the silos. Although I do think we'll have more than enough, guys, for the kind of year ahead. especially with the cows and stuff. So I think we'll be in a good old place. Not overly concerned. We'll jump external here for a little bit. Try and do the impossible turn and pick everything. That was actually pretty good. We managed to get it all. So guys, are you playing Moss Valley? If you are, how is your save going? Hope you're enjoying the official release of it. Hope it's all working out for you. But let me know in the comments if you are playing it and enjoying it. And yeah, we'll see how is your farm progressing. Always interesting to see how others adapt and play the game as well, because I play my particular way and others play a different way, and sometimes those styles can be quite interesting to see what others get up to. You never know, you might learn something as well. So we are going to drop this back to the farm, and yeah, after that we are straight on. Well, we'll see what we have. So we'll see how much silage we'll end up with roughly, and from there we should then be in a very good place to, as I say, well, we'd have to go pick up some fertilizer, but we will sort that out, and we'll get things kind of parked in somewhat of a decent order. So behind those pits I have a couple of implements thrown there, just the bale trailer and the roller, but in time I would like to be able to plant the shed down there. To give me just a nice bit of space to store more equipment, because let's be honest, that's what we're going to be short of next. Now, I'm not too fussed about a bay trailer being left out or a roller, to be honest, so it's not high on my priority list, but it would be nice. So we are getting pretty full there, so we'll just keep creeping forward nice and slow. We'll try and fill this pit relatively well, and hopefully when we compact, none will come out the front and we'll be able to get it all compacted. Right, so there we go. So the next thing we must try and attempt now is parking this bad boy up. It was originally parked in that shed over there, so we'll attempt that. See how well that works out for everybody here involved. Probably not all that well, and you'll know, because if I cut from here, you'll know it didn't work out that well. And we're already off to a great start. The old lockable rear axles are a bit of a pain for reversing, but I think we're going to get it. Yep, look at that, getting the first time as well. It's not often I say that. If I lock here now, we should, oh, wrong way, should be in a pretty good place, and we're pretty close. Now this will be another good test. We used to be able to lock here, and it is still the same. It's still a bit tighter, but it can still work out for us. So I want to be picking up the fertilizer at the moment. And probably on it. And we are. So what is the plan? The plan is for me to park in a reasonably easy to access spot, which is probably going to be somewhere here. That's probably good enough. We are going to keep the spreader lowered, and we're just going to open the covers. Perfect. So we are now going to sprint around here, guys, grab our telehandler and do a little bit of swapping instruments. As you can see, we still haven't put the hay in, but oh, we never seen how much silage we got. Let's check it out quickly. Oh, I should also mention we are playing with the moisture mod. What's it called? Realistic weather, I think. And in this mod, if it rains, you leave bales out, they will wither over time, and also your crop yield is affected by moisture and things like that. So new to it, but it excites me, so we stuck around, and we have 346,000 litres of silage, so that's going to be a nice old haul. But yeah, really looking forward to this realistic weather mod. I think it adds a couple of different events, so I think you end up with a fog event, which I'm not 100% sure, but what I'd be hoping to see from that is the likes of, if it's at the right time of year. I know potatoes in particular can struggle with it, but blight and things like that would be interesting to see. So yeah, we'll just have to kind of see how it plays out for us, but at the moment, as I say, excited about it. Ooh, I don't know that I add in diesel actually when I think about it now, but anyway, we'll cross that bridge in time. So we're just going to hook ourselves up here to our flatbed, and there we go, and off to the store we go. Yeah, so that moisture, or that moisture mod, I keep calling it moisture, but realistic weather, I think it adds like fog and drought and extreme wetness and all these kind of different features that you would normally get with weather. So considering that we are on a fresh start, I did add it in from the start, so hopefully it works well, and hopefully it doesn't clash with anything else. That's another fear of mine, but we might be able to take a quick walk into a field here actually and just kind of show what we're looking at. As I say, I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but I'm sure we'll learn as we go. Oh, left me harvester up here still. Sloppy work. So you can see we're still trying to get everything. Ooh, we'll actually bed our trailer there. And if we run into the shop, shop, we're going to go consumables, and we're going to go solid bags of fertilizer. How many do we want? We'll do 4. It's going to cost us 7,500. We'll take the hit there now. And while I think of it, where is the best place to go for this? Probably this way. So can you squeeze down here? I can't. So if we jaunt out here, this will actually work out pretty well. I think this is a field we do own. So you can see now on the bottom we have moisture, ideal moisture percentage. So it's showing a current moisture of 5.15%. Ideally it should be 12.5 to 13.5. Perfect moisture is 13. Current yield is now 98.75%. Withering chance 0, which is good. Moisture retention 73, so moisture shouldn't drop away from that, and we do not have irrigation set up. So I believe now with this setup you can spray your fields with water. Not 100% sure exactly how the whole spray your fields with water thing works out, because in real life that wouldn't really work 100%. So yeah, I think it would end up you'd have to use a lot of water basically to see any bump in oh, wrong way, in yield. So yeah, we're not 100% sure how all that's going to work, but we'll see. That is not the right one. Now need to find. Oh, I think we found it. So let me jump in and see, can we pick up the bags? Have we lost any of our skills? Need to widen it just a fraction. Oh, and now we're out of whack, so we'll try again. Will we get all 4 on? Oh, look at that, like a pro. I know, guys, self-praise is no praise. But hey, when you nail it, you gotta appreciate it. So we're just going to stick these to the front of the trailer. My harvester wasn't in the way, it'd make life a little bit easier, but again, you can't win them all. So I think Somewhere there should be probably pretty good. Oh, pull back without knocking anything off the trailer, sweet as a nut. And before we hook back up, we'll want to get our straps on. So strap it down, strap it down. This is working out rather well. Do like the Merlot because it has the 3-point hitch at the back. It's just overall nice telehandler. We don't want to jackknife or lock our wheels there, but we're off down the road. 4 bags of fertilizer on board and away we go. So we'll have to pick up seed as well at some stage, and as I say, we still must add in the money. So we could even add in, yeah, we could. Although we didn't have this much fertilizer, definitely didn't have this much fertilizer. So yeah, I think we'll stick to kind of 2022 mark, I think, for the shed. I'll just have to double check it, and we'll add that in for next episode, and hopefully we'll get on top of these bales, and we'll get these added in as well, and then we're cooking. Then after that, guys, we should be fairly good to kind of go pretty hard and fast then. Try and get a nice bit of it wiped out and done. So you'll see we've left a few trees on the farm. That is nice. I think in the last one we did have a lot more trees cleared, but yeah, we don't need them all clear now. So we're gonna keep a few on the farm, and I think this thing will take 2 full bags. So that is what we are going for. So we'll unbuckle them. And here we go. On a bit of an even keel, but I think we can get 2 there. Perfect. Well, I should be able to go pretty much over the top. Ideal. Look at that. So that'll get our fertilizer in, and that should then let us fertilize the grass. So we can just back up a little bit, and parking brake on, shutter down, and we are good to go fertilizing, guys. So you can see here on the farm the moisture, its retention is pretty good, because actually I don't know why it's pretty good. You wouldn't think it'd be that good, but it is. We're in reverse. This is why I always back up. So we are away. I'm not sure about how my weight will handle this, but we're going for it. And we've 2,000 litres on board. We get down here, set up our GPS, and we are away then for slates. See how well we get on here, guys. And strange, I would honestly think this is probably the first episode in a long time where I haven't actually jump cutted or skipped or anything like that. So just throw me maybe for 6, but we'll see. Steering assist, we want to go there. Show lines on. Cruise control. Fancy. That's an update. Working direction automatic. Everything else is pretty good. So I think we're pretty good. Course now, yes. So we're going to drive ourselves forward. Hit the old work button. Too far away from generated course, so if I do this now, I think that will keep me on track. Can zoom away out, and we should be now fertilizing. We should really check that out now as well. Nope, where are we? We're here. Boom, fertilizing. Have no idea what's going on there. Are we on a GPS line? I think it's all true. I don't know. Obviously, I missed something there, I would think. But we'll get it, guys. We will get it. So we'll stick to this GPS line, see where it brings us, and then we'll flick around and try and sort things out. So, and this will give us maximum yield if we do manage to get another cut in this year, which I think we probably will, because I honestly think the way things have panned out for us so far, we probably actually will get another cut in. So just enable that for a sec. I want to be down here a little bit. Sharp turns, not too fussed if we miss bits. I won't lie, I'm actually not too fussed if we miss bits. The main thing is just kind of getting as much of it as we can. Obviously it'll increase the yield, and that's what it's all about. So if I bring up the map now, you'll see we've passed down the far side to do, and then we are onto the second field, and we should see these two fields out with what we have. I would be hoping anyway, guys. That's the plan. So I think with that said, I think we will leave it here, guys, and we will fertilize away to our heart's content, and then I am going to spend the evening rolling our clamp, which is going to be a ball of fun. And from rolling the clamp, oh, wrong button. From rolling the clamp, then we are, what are we doing? I can't remember. Oh, we will sort out the hay bale scenario, situation, even whatever you want to call it. We will get that looked after, and once we have that looked after, then I think we're in a pretty good place to pick up probably around the soybean harvest, I would imagine, next, because as I say, the game will jump to September here pretty quickly. So I think, yeah, we do want to get it bunkered, siloed, covered tonight, and yeah, we'll take it from there then after that, guys. So with that said, I'm going to call it here. Again, thanks to everybody for watching along, and as I say, hopefully now we're getting back into a bit of a rhythm again and a routine, and we'll try and keep that up now for as long as we can. If anything changes and I know about it, I will let you know, obviously. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you all again. Take care.